Welcome to Sticker Fun Time. Today, we're diving into an exciting and hilarious situation between two characters, Tung Tung and Ballerina Cappuccina. Tung Tung, while enjoying his coffee, accidentally triggers Ballerina Cappuccina's anger, and now he's on the run from her furious chase. Will Tung Tung escape Ballerina Cappuccina's wrath? Let's find out now.
Tung Tung Sahur, with his muscular body and tight-fitting black running gear, was sprinting down the long road. Each of his powerful strides was strong, but his face showed signs of tension, sweat dripping down from his forehead and soaking his shirt. Every breath was heavy, and his eyes were fixed ahead, his hands clenched tightly as if forcing out every bit of energy. When he spotted the coffee cup in the distance, a smile suddenly spread across his face, and his eyes lit up. The cup of coffee, steaming with a wisp of vapor rising, seemed to be the only thing on his mind. Without hesitation, he took a deep breath, relaxed his body, and surged forward like a horse galloping at full speed. In that moment, the fatigue seemed to vanish, and all that remained was a feeling of joy and excitement. His steps became even more powerful and decisive as he drew closer to the cup, his feet almost light as he closed in. With every stride, his remaining energy seemed to fuel his pace. When the cup was just a few steps away, he leapt forward, his face beaming with happiness, his eyes sparkling with delight, and his hands outstretched as if ready to grab the cup of coffee.
There's a cappuccino. Wherever he goes, he's got his gun. But instead of action, he loves his coffee. Every day a cappuccino's fun. Cappuccino assassino. He's the cup on top. Cappuccina ballerina. Dancing till she drops. Espresso signora. A thief with such finesse. We're a bunch of quirky characters. No time for rest. Cappuccina ballerina, a name so grand, but inside she's a criminal with a master plan. Gliding through the city, dancing through the night. No one knows, only coffee's her true delight. Cappuccino assassino, he's the cup on top. Cappuccina ballerina, dancing till she drops. Espresso signora, a thief with such finesse. We're a bunch of quirky characters, no time for rest. Cappuccina ballerina, a name so grand, but inside she's a criminal with a master plan. Gliding through the city, dancing through the night. No one knows, only coffee's her true delight.
Tung Tung Sahur ran up to the coffee cup, sweat still beading on his muscular body. He bent down and used the long straw to drink the water from the cup, not holding it with his hands, but letting the straw rest against his lips. His face was one of satisfaction, his eyes gleaming with a pleased expression, as if savoring every drop of cool liquid that flowed into his throat. He smiled contentedly, forgetting all the exhaustion, lost in the joy of the moment. But just then, he noticed something strange. The character Ballerina Cappuccina, with a coffee cup for a head, stood right next to him. Her head wasn't just any coffee cup. It was a large one, steaming with a wisp of vapor, looking utterly unique. Ballerina Cappuccina, with her scorching hot body, was wearing a tight-fitting body dress that hugged her curves, highlighting her alluring figure. However, on her face there was clear panic, her eyes wide and her lips trembling as if she couldn't comprehend what was happening. Tung Tung looked down, realizing that he was drinking from the head of Ballerina Cappuccina. He chuckled, but couldn't help feeling a little embarrassed when he saw the look of shock on her face. The oddness of the situation made both of them seem to forget everything else around them, leaving only surprise and a touch of awkwardness hanging in the air.
Tung Tung Sahur, the cop on the beat, with a whistle so sharp. He's fast on his feet. He's always on the lookout, chasing the bad. But when he sees Cappuccina, he just gets mad. Tung Tung Sahur, he's the cop so cool. Cappuccina ballerina, breaking every rule. She's a dancer, a thief, so slick and sly. They're a pair you'll never forget. Oh my, Cappuccina ballerina, oh what a sight. She twirls and she spins like a thief in the night. With a pirouette here and a kick over there, she steals your heart and your wallet beware. Tung Tung Sahur, he's the cop so cool. Cappuccina ballerina, breaking every rule. She's a dancer, a thief, so slick and sly. They're a pair you'll never forget. Oh my, Cappuccina ballerina, oh what a sight.
Ballerina Cappuccina, after regaining her composure from the surprise, suddenly burst into anger. She grabbed Tung Tung's baton tightly, her eyes cold and her lips pressed together in frustration. Her steps, though light, were incredibly fast, and her gaze never left Tung Tung as she charged towards him like an angry storm. Tung Tung, realizing her fury, immediately panicked. His face quickly shifted from satisfaction to fear, his eyes wide open, his hands flailing in the air as if trying to run away but unsure where to go. He crouched down slightly, increasing his speed, but Ballerina Cappuccina was still hot on his heels. Each of her steps echoed lightly but decisively, as if nothing could stop her wrath. Tung Tung tried to escape her pursuit, but the growing sense of anxiety and fear intensified as he saw the angry yet beautiful girl closing in on him. He quickly swerved to the left, but still couldn't avoid hearing the fast, determined steps behind him. Ballerina Cappuccina raised her arm, the baton in her hand ready to strike him.
Tung Tung's after her, but she's